Top 5 mistakes that new internet marketers make. In this discussion, we'll be going over 5 mistakes that new internet marketers make. These can prevent your blog or business from being successful before it's even got started. So grab a pen and paper and listen up. Number 1. Being spammy. Let's face it, an awful lot of people who get into internet marketing do so because they want to make money quickly with minimum work. They see that you can make money online, and they assume that this must be an easy and quick way to make a buck. Thus, the type of content they create is spammy and adds no real value. But look at all the biggest brands online and you'll notice something they all have in common. They're good. Number 2. Poor design. Similarly, your web design should be top-notch. That means having a strong brand. It means having a responsive and modern website. And it means using the best tools to build everything. Again, look at your competition. Does your site honestly compete? Number 3. Not creating enough volume. Again, to reiterate, becoming an internet marketer is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you approach it with that mindset, then you are in for a nasty shock. To succeed at internet marketing to the point that it becomes your day job, you initially need to treat it like your day job. That means you will be working 8-hour days writing new blog posts, gaining links, and communicating with your fans. This is non-negotiable. Number 4. Not being social. The social aspect is hugely important for internet marketers. If you can build a genuine relationship with the people who build your website, and if you can appear to be a real person that others want to know and aspire to be like, then you will find that your site grows much faster and everything is much more successful as a result. Number 5. Not waiting long enough. Finally, the last big mistake that bloggers make is not waiting long enough. This is something even big brands are guilty of when starting new ventures. If you want your website to be a huge hit, then you need to wait. It takes time to gain momentum and traction on Google, with your audience, and elsewhere. If your site hasn't become a massive success in 2 years, then keep going. It will all be worth it. How to become a thought leader. Want to become a highly successful internet marketer? Then you also need to become a thought leader. A thought leader is someone who leads the discourse when it comes to a certain topic or niche. That means they will be able to influence buying decisions, as well as to start trends. Influencers are in demand for advertisers, because they can greatly help them to gain exposure for their products, not to mention driving more sales. Imagine what you could do for your own brand or digital products as an influencer. So how do you become an influencer? The key is to understand that an influencer needs to have something unique and interesting to say. And this is where a lot of internet marketers go wrong. It's why a lot of internet marketers are not also influencers. The big mistake is to create a boring website that has no real message. An example might be a fitness website that just shares generic fitness tips. This doesn't have an emotional hook or anything to help it stand out from the crowd. Why would someone who knows a lot about fitness bother clicking on an article titled, "How to Get Great Abs"? It's boring. Instead, a thought leader is someone who can bring unique insight to a topic, based on their own passion, experience, and knowledge surrounding the topic. To make this happen, you first need to ensure that the topic you have picked is one that you genuinely know about and are interested in. If not, then it will come across that you are a noob. Chances are some of your content will be factually inaccurate or at best derivative. This is why hiring writers won't work. At the same time, you also need a brand and a message that is different from the competition. Again, a general fitness brand is not that. What is that? Is a fitness brand that takes inspiration from 80s action movies. Or how about a fitness brand that is all about training outdoors? These are more specific and niche concepts, but they are also unique. Moreover, the people who find them appealing will now only have one place to get that kind of content, and the rest of the fitness industry will certainly sit up and take notice. That is how you become a thought leader. That and lots of consistent posting with great marketing and a knack for telling stories. How to get started with email marketing. Email marketing is, for one reason or another, one of the least popular forms of marketing among marketers. Perhaps it's too boring. Perhaps it takes too long to see results. Or perhaps it's unrelatable. But the truth is that email marketing is one of the most important aspects of any campaign. Not only does this give you a direct route to your followers and fans, but it also allows you to do so in a manner that doesn't rely on a third party, like Facebook or Google. So how do you get started? Follow the steps in this presentation and you'll be well on your way. Step 1. First, you'll need something called an autoresponder. This is a tool that will help you to collect, manage, and use email addresses. You can't run a successful email marketing campaign without this, seeing as you'll need to handle things like double opt-ins and people unsubscribing. Step 2. Next, create your sign-up form. Collect as much information as possible without overstepping the mark. Place this at the bottom of each of your blog posts and in the sidebar. Make sure to talk about it and explain why people should sign up. Step 3. You might also consider creating a squeeze page. This is a single page on your site dedicated to getting people to sign up for your mailing list. Use your best persuasive writing and a focused design. You might also consider making an incentive or a lead magnet to go here. This is something like a free ebook that they will receive in exchange for signing up. Step 4. Next, you need to start sending those emails. Write emails that provide value, and use subject lines that stand out and grab attention. Step 5. Be consistent with your posting and aim to send a message about once every week to begin with. You can ramp this up if you have a product launch or similar. Step 6. Make sure that you actively maintain your list to keep list hygiene high. That means that you should remove people who never open your emails, and certainly remove addresses that bounce. Your aim is to make sure that your IP does not get blacklisted. Follow these steps and you'll have a highly engaged audience you can promote products to. This is especially powerful for affiliate marketing.